Hi, how are you? So, today, what I'm going to do is I really want to talk to you about resilience and the importance of resilience. So, resilience is basically being in control of your senses, how you respond to any given situation, right? And something that you will be very proud of on the way that you have responded to something. Think about it, even when you are actually very angry or very frustrated and you're shouting and screaming at somebody, or just not being yourself, just probably even sulking. Do you really like yourself at that point of time? Is that really coming from a very high self-esteem, or does this leave you in a very high self-esteem? Probably not, because resilience is something which helps us to uh, respond in a manner that we will be very proud of, right? And that really gets us going. It energizes us in different ways. uh, so let me share one small example with you, or one small incident that really happened with me. A couple of days ago, I was actually on the phone having a conversation with somebody, and it was not going very well. As in, we were arguing about something, but at the end of the day, it was okay. Not something going very smoothly. And we are in lockdown, right? So I was not really expecting somebody to ring the bell. So somebody rang the bell. Said there's a delivery. I said, okay, I did not call for anything. It's okay. And this went on for 3 or 4 times. And I think the fourth or the fifth time, I really raised my voice on this person and said, I've already told you I have not called for the delivery. Why are you calling me again and again? Why are you ringing my bell again and again? And the moment I said this, I felt really bad. And it's like, he's just doing his duty. He's in this situation, in this lockdown, where I am like protected, very safe in my house. He's actually moving around, trying to um, you know, uh, give something essential to somebody who's called for it, and he's as lost, and he's just called up, rang my bell a couple of times, and what is the big deal? And all these thoughts just went on in my mind. He went away. Of course, I did not help him any which ways. I just left him feeling bad. I was not feeling bad, and it was just an excuse. I mean, I could give myself 1,000 excuses as to why I responded in that manner. I was having a conversation with somebody else. That really does not make any difference to me on how I responded to this person. First of all, my response on the phone should itself not have been bad. Okay, which is uh, something to take care of. And how we let one aspect of our life affect all the other aspects is something which is really, really uh, worth reflecting on. Are we a trigger from a mail from a boss? How does that uh, change our response to our colleague, to our friends, to our family, to our children, or something that happened in the morning, and how it keeps affecting us, like, till noon or probably the entire day? Can we just let go of something that has happened immediately? Okay, because we're all not Mahatmas. We've not really achieved a state of as if. Okay, and it's really takes time. I'm sure it takes time for a lot of people to come to that state wherein you do not respond or react to anything. But how much can we limit it is the question, right? And once again, this simple technique, a very, very simple technique that I use a lot, and something that I've learned again from Satan Siri Khalsa, and they really keep coming in my videos, because I'm practically learning everything from them. So yes, uh, is something again called is a small part of the best pattern. Just be aware of your body at that point of time. So if you are angry and you're just about to respond somebody in a very angry manner, if you can just, there is always a 1 second window or a 3 second window or whatever. I have not done the research, but there is a small window you actually get, and you can actually change your body at that point of time. Okay, just try to do this. Change your body just very little bit, okay, just 1 millimeter also if you change it. So if your body, if your shoulders is like this, and if you just make it like this, or if your neck is like this and you just change it to this, or if it is like this and change it to this, if you change something in your body, just one little bit, your response will change. And then the important thing is to hold on to that change, okay, because our body memory is a lot, and it knows how to respond or react, and that reaction memory is also stored in our body. So what happens is, if we hold on to the changed body, our body will have the capacity or the urge to go back to the previous one, right? So it's something that we have to hold on to the new one, even for a minute or 2 minutes, and then make it a habit to be in the new one again and again and again. And obviously by this time, the reaction that would have happened to some other person would have gone by, and you will feel much better about yourself. And then the other person will obviously, whether the person feel better or not, the person will not feel bad, and in that sense the person, you have actually helped the other person as well, right? So that's okay. So right now, since I'm doing this, I'll just you know um, take you to one simple exercise and how this can help, or how our body has memory. So just take your hands, and if you just fold your hands again like this, okay, you will observe that either your left thumb or your right thumb is on top. Any one of them is going to be on top, okay, and that's the very natural way that you hold your hands together, okay. Now when you open them, okay, shift all your fingers, okay, not just the thumb. If your hand was like this, then shift all your fingers and hold it like this, okay, and you will experience some kind of a discomfort, okay, and immediately you will want to go back to this. So if you go ahead and do this, there's going to be some kind of a discomfort, and if you hold on like this for 3 to 5 minutes, it's actually going to get comfortable. And it's the same way that we can actually build resilience in ourselves also, bit by bit, 1 millimeter, 1 millimeter, 1 millimeter, right? And it's resilience is something which is very important for all of us right now, whether we are working from home or we are not working and we are just at home and we are doing the household work, and with our children, with our spouses, with our all the family members all together. uh, Resilience is actually there every bit it's required, right? So all the very best in doing this exercise. I will once again um, end this session with a small prayer, the prayer for all the people who are with us, who require more support in terms of mental, emotional, and physical care, and of course for us as well. Okay, because we can all, at any given point of time, do a little bit of extra prayer. You can do this prayer or any other prayer that comes to your mind. And right now, if you wish, you can continue with me. Golden light of pure love radiates from my heart. Ultraviolet light from ultimate source gives me ultimate protection. Golden white light of pure love radiates from my heart. Ultraviolet light from ultimate source gives me ultimate protection. Golden light of pure love radiates from my heart. Ultraviolet light from ultimate source gives me ultimate protection. May all beings receive and radiate golden light of pure love. May all beings be safe and protected with the ultraviolet light of ultimate protection. Stay safe, be happy. Thank you so much.